For our Ignite Esports presentation, our team chose to research the game developer Nintendo and look into their history, video games, and their unique features. Nintendo was founded by Fusahiro Yamauchi at the young age of 29. He founded Nintendo on September 23, 1889 in Kyoto, Japan. Nintendo was originally a company meant for playing cards. Their company had major success with the release of the NES in 1985 and even more success when paired with the Super Mario Bros. Video game. The very first game that Nintendo developed was called Wild Gunman, and it was released in 1974. This game was a light gun shooter game and was originally created as an arcade game. Here we can see Nintendo's current logo. The logo has gone through many iterations, most prominently during the 1960s, when the company was still trying to find its footing and find its identity. Nintendo has two headquarter locations. The original location is in Kyoto, Japan, and Nintendo of America location is in Redmond, Washington. Nintendo CEO is Shintaro Furukawa, and their mission statement is to put smiles on the faces of everyone we touch. We do so by creating new surprises for the people across the world to enjoy together. Nintendo's highest revenue games are Mario, with over 706 million copies sold, Pokemon, with over 380 million copies sold, and the Wii series with over 204 million copies sold. Some of Nintendo's notable game releases are Duck Hunt, The Legend of Zelda, Dragon Quest, Super Mario Bros. 3, and Tetris. In current Nintendo news, Breath of the Wild 2 was pushed back an entire year, and the new Pokemon games are slated to be released later this year. Some of Nintendo's innovations are handheld gaming, the directional pad, save batteries, motion-detected movements, touchscreen gaming, shoulder buttons, audio recordings, and control shake. Here is a list of Nintendo's released consoles: Nintendo Entertainment System, the Game Boy, the Super NES, Virtual Boy, N64, the Nintendo GameCube, the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS, the Nintendo Wii, the 3DS, the Wii U, the NES Classic Mini, the Nintendo Switch, the Super NES Classic Edition, and the Nintendo Switch Lite. Nintendo is also known for their wide range of video game genres, with action-adventure, role-playing, racing, life simulation, adventure, sports, platform, strategy, and third-person shooter. Nintendo does have some controversy around themselves. They have a history of sending cease and desist letters to popular content creators and organizations, and Nintendo of America was recently accused of union busting. Nintendo is finally creating official licensed esports tournaments for Super Smash Bros., and Splatoon 2 and Smash Ultimate are now officially recognized as varsity sports in high school. What we learned from doing this presentation is that Nintendo was the first to create many of different ways we play games today, from handheld gaming to touchscreens and motion controls. They were not afraid to experiment and grew to fame because of that. Why it's interesting is Nintendo's video games have always been fun and popular games to play. A large majority of their video game catalog play a part in our childhood. Nintendo's history and their commitment to creating fun games are the most interesting part of the company. What was successful was Nintendo's DS, selling the best-selling company hardware ever. It sold over 154 million units. The Game Boy and the Mario is the #1 most recognized video game character.